Good afternoon, students. Yesterday we already learned about the direct proportion, where two quantities are related directly to one another. Means if one quantity is increasing, then second quantity will also increase. Now today we will have to learn the relation of inverse when the two quantities are inversely related to one another. Means if one quantity is increasing, then another quantity is decreasing. इधर से पॉज कर दिया. Like if the distance between two points A and B is fixed, and if we are moving through the cycle, then it will take time. When the speed of our cycle is more, then surely it will take less time. And when the speed of our cycle is less, then surely it will take more time comparatively the previous one. So now we can say speed and time are inversely proportional to one another. Let's see one PPT. So here, as I already explained, the two quantities are inversely proportional. If an increase in one quantity corresponds to a constant decrease in the other quantity. If a decrease in one quantity corresponds to a constant increase in the other quantity, means one is increasing, another one is decreasing. If one is decreasing, another one is increasing. So this type of relation is known as inverse proportion to one another, or we can say inverse proportion. See some more example. Here one example, more students, less the time. Here we had conducted one activity where we had distributed work among the students. When the number of students were more, they have completed that work in less time. See here, one person takes 2 hours to clean the playground. Now you are not alone. We are 10. One person takes 2 hours. So when there will be 10 candidates, 10 students, then surely they will take the less time. See here, how much time will it take to complete the work if we work together? So we all know 2 hours is equal to 120 minutes. 2 hours is equal to 120 minutes. So time, if we say, we can say time taken in 2 hours, that is 120. So now we will find out the how long time will be taken by the 10 students. See. One student takes 2 hours. Now I am making a table regarding it. Here I am writing the time. Here I am writing the number of students. So as one student take 2 hours. One student take 2 hours or 120 minutes. It is in minutes. Time in minutes. Minutes. Then the number of students 1. Now there are 10 students. So let the time taken by them is x. We all know they are inversely proportional. If the number of students will increase, then surely time will decrease. So here we can say x into 10, because in the inverse proportion the product of the quantity remains constant. So x into 10 is equal to 120 into 1. So now we can say x is equal to 120 by 10, that is 12 minutes. So the time taken by the 10 students is 12 minutes. Let's see another example. It takes 4 men 10 days to build a brick wall. How many days will it take in 20 men? Means to build the same brick wall, if there will be 20 men, then how long time will they take? Number of days we will have to find. So we all can say surely the number of people are increasing, so surely they will take the less time. Means the time will here decrease because the number of people are increasing. So this kind of relation is the inverse proportion. So now let's see how will we solve it. We all know that 4 men, 10 men, then 4 days, 20 men, x days. So as it was in our question, 10 men take 4 days. So how long time will be taken by the 20 men? So this type of relation is the inverse. So the product will be constant. So we can say x into 20 is equal to the 4 into 10. So after solving, we are getting x is equal to 2. That means there will be 2 days taken by the 20 men to finish the work, to build the brick wall. So now there are some questions to homework to find the answer, and first what you will do, you will see the given relation is inverse or direct, because you have already learned the direct proportion. So carefully you will have to check first, are they related inversely or directly, then you will have to solve them. So these are the questions which you will have to solve and submit it in school. Thank you.